BlackRock is said to be buying XRP Ripple coins worth $9 trillion, 0 cents. BlackRock is the biggest company in the world. This has never happened before in the history of cryptocurrencies. Experts say BlackRock's power could push the price of XRP to $4,300, 0 cents. It's pretty cool, right? You'll be amazed by this movie. But let's get right to the point. Benet BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager with more than 11 trillion 0 cents in assets, is reportedly getting ready to file for a spot XRP ETF. This has caused a lot of excitement in the XRP community. There were even posts on X that said BlackRock was going to put 8 trillion 0 cents into XRP. People are very interested in stories like 2025, all the talk and hope in the world, which get people's attention right away. But what's really going on behind all the noise, and is it even possible that this will ever happen? To understand what all the fuss is about, we need to know what an ETF is. Exchange traded funds, or ETFs, are like a box that holds money on the stock market. People can buy shares of that basket in the same way they buy stocks. It's like a shopping bag that holds a certain cryptocurrency. Tell me about Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP. You don't need to know how to make a wallet or what a secret key is. In this case, an ETF can help you trade in crypto without having to buy a whole cart. It makes it easy for everyone, from big banks and pension funds to putting money into XRP through a spot ETF would be more than just a vote of support for the company. It could bring a lot of big money into the XRP market, which is why everyone is so excited. As one user put it, if Blackrock really backs XRP, say goodbye to resistance levels, we're going into orbit. And another said BlackRock will buy $8 trillion 0 cents worth of XRP in 2025. BlackRock is coming to XRP. That's all John Squire. So these comments are very dramatic, but they show that people who own XRP really believe that their time has come. People want to think that XRP will soon have its ETF moment, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum did. But let me tell you the truth. BlackRock has not yet. Said they would file for an XRP ETF, but the SEC's public records page doesn't show any such application. These kinds of rumors have been going around for a while. In fact, in April 2025, a fake file for an XRP trust under BlackRock, its name, fooled the market for a short time before it was found to be fake. A recent post that went viral said that BlackRock was about to spend $9 trillion 0 cents 0 in XRP. This was also not true. These are not one-time events. They happen all the time in the XRP community. The way BlackRock is doing things now makes this even less likely of happening. The business has a lot of money already in spot Bitcoin and ETFs, which are better controlled and accepted by more banks. Black Larry, CEO of Rock, Frank has said nice things about Bitcoin and called it digital gold, but he's never talked about XRP. BlackRock's head of ETFs just recently said that the company isn't focusing on altcoins like XRP because Ripple is still in court with the SEC. This is likely keeping companies like BlackRock away from XRP for now. Could BlackRock ever get into XRP? Probably not right now, but the door could open if Ripple wins its case against the SEC and XRP gets clear rules from regulators. BlackRock has always bought assets when the way is clear and they can make money. A spot ETF might not just be a dream. If the time is right for XRP, it would change everything. Getting big companies to trade in XRP could send the price through the roof as billions of dollars enter the market. But for now, it's best to keep dreams and reality separate. Even though this is bad news, XRP still has a bright future ahead of it. Until then, pay attention to the documents and not the tweets, and keep your feet on the ground even if your eyes are on the stars. Of course, such shocking news couldn't go unnoticed. Crypto experts are already talking a lot, and they're not holding back this time. Every day they make new predictions that make the market shake. But what do they say now? It's a whole new level. We're about to see a move so big that it could. How XRP will be used in the future, I promise you that you won't want to miss this. So XRP people are even more sure of what Dragon says in a tweet, which makes the story even stronger. Hammocks writes that XRP will be worth $1,000 when you wake up tomorrow. It might seem crazy at first, but this kind of tweet shows a bigger truth in the crypto world. It's not all jokes and moonshots. Belief and community are often what keep things going until reality sets in. One of the most famous predictions was made by a digital asset investor. Our analysts went over all the legitimate pricing models and found that it would cost around $5, 0 cents, 3,000. It will happen, but give it time. It doesn't matter if that range makes sense mathematically. It shows how serious some people are. If buyers want to know more about XRP than just the hype, there's a post that looks like it came from a fantasy movie. Experts have found strange radio signals coming from under the ice in Antarctica. XRP might be about to escape. It's both a joke and a mood that something big is bubbling below the surface. XRP has been stifled in court battles and isn't well known, but now people in the area think that something is changing. The first ledger team who work on the XRP ledger recently made a funny post about what life might be like if XRP hit $2,000 0 cents. The pictures they included really showed how much energy people have. There's a Gundam robot in your backyard, a painting of the Mona Lisa over your fireplace, and Pepe the Frog wearing a hat. It's not just about money, it's about being seen. Finally, if you think that $2,000 0 cents per XRP is impossible, you're only partly right. With about 58 billion XRP in circulation right now, that would need a market cap of over $116 trillion 0 cents, which is more than the whole world economy. We all have big ideas, but we need to keep our feet on the ground. Next week, XRP won't be worth $2,000 0 cents. What if it doesn't have to be? It would be historic to hit even $50 0 cents. Pay $70 0 cents or $100 0 cents over time. Now comes the crazy part. If XRP even comes close to those predictions, life will be different. Right now, investing $20,000 0 cents gets you about $8,400 0 cents. XRP, which is almost $850,000, 0 cents, zero at $100. 0 cents each and more than $4 million. 0 cents, zero at $500. 0 cents, zero. At this point, tweets like XRP will retire don't seem so crazy. The truth is that the XRP community has been waiting for years through changes in the law, the market, and general doubt. But now that the law has been changed, it is more clear on Ripple. XRP has been relisted on major platforms, and there are rumors that big companies like BlackRock are applying for ETFs. These rumors are either true or false. A lot of people think that something big is going to happen, even if the craziest predictions don't come true, but we can't ignore what's really going on.